So you figured out how much risk your client is comfortable with, checked the risk number in their current portfolio, and built their retirement map. Now what? Well, Income by Source picks up where Retirement Map leaves off. The Retirement Map shows the probability of reaching retirement successfully. Income by Source answers the follow-up question clients have. Where does the money actually come from? It's the view that makes the decumulation phase tangible. In this quick video, we'll show you how to navigate to the Income by Source chart from start to finish. The Retirement Map and Income by Source are available with select subscriptions. If you're interested in adding these tools to your account, email us at hello@nitrogenwealth.com. To get started, click on the Income tab in a client's profile. Then select the Income by Source subtab. Now, if you've filled out all of the inputs for your retirement map, you can toggle into Income by Source with just 2 clicks. And if you haven't built out the retirement map yet, Nucleus can get you there faster. Just describe your client's situation in plain language and let it do the setup work for you so you can spend your time on the conversations and not the inputs. Now let's look at the income sources displayed here. These represent all sources of income for your client based on the selected portfolio. Each source is color-coded by account type. Blue represents taxable accounts, purple represents non-taxable accounts, pink represents Roth accounts, and green represents non-asset-based income sources like Social Security, annuity income riders, and pensions. Next is income need, represented as a solid black line. This reflects your client's annual income need, gross of taxes in retirement, based on your retirement map inputs at the bottom. This line grows over time based on your assumed inflation rate. Now, one thing to note on drawdown order, non-asset-based income, the green sources, is applied first. If those sources aren't enough to cover the income need, the system will draw down from portfolio accounts, starting with taxable accounts, then non-taxable, and then Roth. It's also worth knowing that large one-time income events like a home sale create a cash bucket that gets spent down entirely before portfolio withdrawals resume. When switching to the Income by Source chart, your retirement map inputs at the bottom remain the same, but you can adjust them as needed. For example, you could model a different portfolio or change inputs like monthly savings, retirement year, or inflation rate. Additional Income by Source stats include portfolio longevity. It confirms how long your client's portfolio will last based on projected income, expenses, and assets. Income floor. The lowest amount of income your client can receive from guaranteed sources like annuity income riders, Social Security, and pensions. Estate value, the amount of assets remaining when life expectancy is reached. You can also select the Account Balances subtab within the Income tab to see the actual dollar amounts remaining in each account throughout retirement. Hover over any point on the chart to see the estimated account value for that year. It's a great way to show clients which accounts will be drawn down first. One of the most powerful things you can do in Income by Source is apply a stress test. Click the Add a Stress Test button, choose a scenario, say a 2008 style market crash, and set it to begin right at your client's retirement date. The chart will update to show exactly how that scenario plays out against your client's income, portfolio longevity, and estate value. This is where Income by Source can create a catalyst moment in a client conversation. Demonstrate 2 proposals, one with a guaranteed income source like an annuity and one without, and apply the same stress test to both. The difference in how each plan holds up can be the most compelling thing a client sees all year. It's no longer a what-if exercise, it's a conversation changer. Now, if you've added timeline events to your retirement map, those will appear in Income by Source in a few different ways. You can also add timeline events directly from the panel on the right side of the Income by Source chart. Income events show up as non-asset-based incomes along the bottom of the chart. For example, a Social Security deposit event will appear as a green income source in the chart and be listed as an income source at the top. Expense events. Increases to your annual income need appear as a dotted line raised above the standard income line. Portfolio risk adjustment events. Model a change in overall portfolio risk over time. This event type is useful for illustrating how a client's risk number may be dialed down as they approach retirement. And that's it. Income Center gives you the full picture, from probability of success in the retirement map to a clear account-by-account view of where your client's income will come from. Hey, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.